So last time, you began delving into the ruins of Everdell. Um, you fought a bunch of different strange, aberrant creatures, got your asses kicked quite a bit, got poisoned in a chapel, and that's pretty much where we left off.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
alright.
remember those
Yeah,
horrifying three-mouth monsters.
What's that?
there's one.
I said I remember those horrifying monsters.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're slightly muffled.
Oh no. Okay, hold on. How about now?
I can hear you, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's better on my end at least.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not terrible or anything. It's just like a very slight muffle. So yeah, you guys are standing. I think you guys have just taken a short rest.
Yes,
I think.
I think so.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
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 It's been like a month.
Yeah, it was a short rest, not a long rest. Just
No,
long
yeah,
rest.
no, you guys haven't
I
been
remember
able to
that.
take a long rest yet because it hasn't been. It's been like
Exactly.
like maybe
Couple
3
hours.
it's been like maybe 3 hours since you guys long rested.
I believe the last thing we did was we did this room and we got the snake ring from Dark Souls.
Yes, Allium yanked the snake ring off the statue, setting off a trap, and things went poorly.
I'm gonna be checking for traps the whole time this time.
All right, so we're back in it, and hopefully Kiro will join us if he can get internet working. Otherwise, you'll be down a person.
Well, guys, do we wanna just take the easy route and go up the stairs, or do we want to try to climb up that ledge?
Let's go up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm with going up the stairs.
Passive boost resistance would be nice right now.
Oh,
The rogue head up ahead.
I'm just checking all your levels because some of you are quiet.
I might be a little quiet because I turned the gain down. Microphone. The other day I was playing Lethal Company with my friends. Why are you so fucking loud? I look at the gain on my microphone and it was like all the way up. Oh, that's not good.
So yeah, all right. Walking up the short flight of stairs, you enter a long, straight corridor.
Thing.
Of course, as always, Apollo just charges ahead.
sometimes
Paladin
need
with
that.
the least amount of hit points of any paladin.
All right, so yep, you guys move down the hallway, and as you do, you see the bars of what looks to be jail cells come into view, and within one of them, you see this bluish, translucent apparition just kind of floating, dressed in these tattered rags with ghostly manacles on his wrists. He's just kind of like staring at the wall.
I'm not even gonna bother doing Divine Sense. So,
Yes, hello?
Okay.
It doesn't seem to react to your presence.
Oh, well.
Excuse me.
Anyone else know what to do?
what's caused you to be imprisoned here, Sir Ghost?
So, at the sound of your question, it sort of like very, very slowly turns its head, It's less like it's turning its head, and it's more like its face kind of evaporates and reforms on the side facing you.
Ugh.
Who are you?
Just some adventurers investigating this deep, dark, decrepit dungeon.
Adventurers. What a strange term. He kind of moves as if he's going to like come toward the bars, and it's this rush of wind, and suddenly he's like in your face, just shoof. More like thieves.
No, not thieves. Just adventurers.
I mean, we kind of did like we do kind of like they are dead, but we have taken from some people. Like,
Yeah,
I
Luna,
can,
you're like strangely distant and echoey.
what what in the world is going
I
on?
don't know. Sometimes you sound fine, and then other times it sounds like you're like far from your mic, or like you have like something over the mic or something.
Like, you know
My
how when
phone just
you
does this and this and this.
Yeah, see, I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah, like
even
you know
understand what you just said.
it kind of sounds like when you put like cover your phone speaker with your thumb or like a blanket, how everything gets muffled. That's kind of what it sounds like, at least on my.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't stolen anything, at least.
You wouldn't happen to be the wizard who created this place, would you?
I am no wizard. I am a researcher, an archaeologist.
We're
How
kind of
did
the
an
same.
how did an
We are not
archaeologist come
the
to be in this
same.
position? If you wouldn't mind.
He kind of looks down at the bones scattered around the cell. I was imprisoned, obviously.
How you died is kind of obvious, but how'd you come to be a ghost?
Like, why did the other people who died not turn into ghosts?
I don't know.
Why'd you get imprisoned?
Because the madman who's taken this place thought I would be useful.
See. Do you think we might be able to put you to rest by getting rid of this madman, or perhaps even helping you complete your research?
An
could also try
interesting
giving you a
proposition. What do you gain by helping me?
Well,
Nothing really.
Yeah. That's kind of our thing. Go around, help people when we can. And always. Fortunately.
I kind of feel bad. I feel like it would be kind of awful to just be here forever.
Yeah.
I'm
Nobody should be
bound by
trapped
a
in a cave forever.
I am bound by a strict moral code to enact vengeance for the innocent. Assuming you're innocent.
I have committed no crimes. My team and I came here in search of answers, looking for relics of a past age. We found a madman. If you wish to help me, you can retrieve my remains.
Are your remains not in the cell with you?
No. I was
Oh.
taken to another room. That is where I died. Why my spirit is confined here, I do not know. but I cannot reach my remains.
Can you describe the?
Yeah, what was in the room with you so we know? There's been a lot of bodies so far.
He reaches out. Excuse me. He reaches out through the bars and kind of points further down the hall. There is a large door further down. Behind that is where I was taken, subjected to strange arcane energies until I broke.
All right.
If you retrieve my remains and bring them back here, I should be able to move on. Do this, and I will tell you how to find this mad wizard.
Sounds like a deal, Mr.
Yeah, that seems
Ghostman.
fair to me.
Yeah.
Well, off with you then.
Right,
Go
right.
find
Oh,
his body.
sorry. Yeah.
Be back
Why
soon.
can't all undead be like that guy?
It was so straightforward and easy. They told us exactly what they needed, exactly how we can help.
Yep.
It was
Speaking
perfect.
of
Because he
any
was
kind
a
of raid-
researcher.
All right,
Yes,
so
it was like-
moving further down the hall, you find a small alcove that looks like it may have been a guard post, perchance. Excuse me. Oops, I revealed too much, but that's fine. You shouldn't be able to see that yet. And beyond that, in the wall, you see this large stone door.
Think we found the room. Let's search this guard post area, see if we can find help us.
I'll
anything
also
under
search.
the bed.
These beds do not look comfy.
Yeah, they're more like benches than beds. But you guys
I'm
could
gonna
make
look 'em.
you can make either perception rolls to check the place over, or you could do investigation checks to like thoroughly toss the room.
I'll do a
I'll do an
perception.
investigation.
Should have
15.
gone with investigation, but that's fine.
30-20 for my investigation.
I just got a 7.
So Allium, you find under one of the benches is like this large iron key looking thing. It's like very complex at the end with several spokes on it. And it's about as big as your arm because you're a fairy, so
Yes.
you have to pick it up with like two hands. But even to like a regular person, this thing is big.
It's the Keyblade.
I mean, you could probably thunk somebody with this and it would hurt.
Those little spokes would probably mess someone up.
What's that?
So we found Allium a new weapon.
I just imagine like both of my hands on the ring of the key, just flying around with it.
Yeah, you have to like it kind of hangs. You have to like kind of drag it almost. It's so heavy because it's made of iron.
Oh, great.
I'm not serious,
I'll,
obviously. I'm just picturing it.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what I'm picturing too. I'm gonna like bring it
Speaking
over
of
to
Allium,
one of the other guys and just like
speaking of Allium, where did your token go?
I'm
Like
underneath
he's
Hale.
under somebody.
Oh, there she is. I was like, I was like, we're short a token. What the hell?
Yeah, he accidentally put his over mine. I knew where I was, so I didn't worry about it. But there I am. So with the fire, is it still burning?
No.
Okay, so it's gone out.
And
Okay,
I wrong assets. It happens.
we're good.
Yeah.
Just checking. And the green energy is still.
Yeah, that's
It's
since you've entered
been
this
throughout.
place, that's been permeating the air. You can see these shimmers of energy in the air.
And we haven't come across that we've noticed any of those large, like those pockets of the energy.
No, you haven't found any spikes of it that have caused any trouble.
And you said that we saw a stone door. I'm assuming that's on this wall right here.
Yes, that is the stone door. That entire wall is the door.
I'm going to, barely flying above the ground, dragging the key, go over and see if maybe this key fits this door. Or if there's a lock of some kind on it.
Yeah, that looks heavy. Why don't I lift that?
Ah, much appreciated.
Yeah, so on the door are carved, it looks like a bunch of like screaming faces have been carved into this door.
Ooh.
With like unnaturally distended mouths, and then right in the middle there's one with its mouth is open, and in the middle of its open mouth is a keyhole that looks like it would probably fit that key.
We really need to have words with the interior design of the place. It's very tacky.
Oh, they're probably dead by now.
I know this key goes to this door, but before we just like start trying to open it, can I check the door for any traps? Like maybe if we turn the key wrong, it could set off something. I just want to be thorough.
Excuse me. Oh, I love it. Yeah, you can absolutely search the door for traps.
Would it be perception or investigation?
That would be let's call it an investigation, since I'm assuming going to be thorough.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna use one of my energy die to add a D8 to see if I can get that to a better score. Where is my? There they are. 8. Ooh, okay, not great. That's only a 13. That's better. So.
All right. So yeah, meticulously searching the door, you don't find anything that looks like it's a trigger or a trap.
Okay. I think this door is safe, guys.
All
All
right.
right then. We head inside.
Push this door open.
Instead of kicking it open, let's open it slowly.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
Just imagining Apollo putting one finger on it to push it open.
All right. So you guys put the key in. Sorry, I was typing.
Yeah.
All right. So you slide the key into the lock. You hear like a thunk 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 as it goes in. You grab it. You turn it. It takes a lot of strength to get it to like turn, until finally with a big thunk, it kind of clicks over and turns, and then you hear this like ghostly wail just echo from the door. This and the door actually dissolves into like this green mist that floats away.
Wow.
And as it does, you get your first look at the room beyond, which looks like a torture chamber with several racks and beds, and there's a stone slab with like drains in it, and the back wall is actually bars, much like the prison cells you saw earlier. And
Okay.
beyond that, excuse me, you see a room filled with those strange glowing green crystals growing up out of the floor. Slumped against the back wall prison bars is a desiccated, mostly skeletal corpse.
This must be our friend.
Yes. Quick question, John. Didn't know if this was like ambiance, but the white sparks, I haven't seen those yet. Are those new specific to this room?
It's just aesthetic.
Okay, just making sure. Well, I'm gonna turn to the group. I don't like getting close to those crystals. I think whoever goes in and gets the body, very careful. Honestly, I'd prefer to tie a rope around their waist so that if they're affected, we can just pull them away from the crystals.
What was it again? Like a wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save,
Yeah.
and you guys still have advantage from sharing your dreams up at the statue.
Oh, that is true.
Right.
All right, tie a rope to my waist. I'm going in.
I was gonna
Okay,
say,
I'll tie
who's
a
the
rope
most
to this.
wise? Who's the wisest among us?
I have a +2.
I have a +4.
I'm a +2.
Hale is probably the wisest.
Okay, tie the rope to Hale.
Yeah. Right, let's do this. So, how are we gonna get through the boss?
The corpse is on your side of the bars. So yeah,
Oh,
as,
it is?
as you enter the room, make a wisdom save.
Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. All right. There's 20 for the first one. Oh, both are 20.
All right. Yeah. So you feel that sort of like psychic pressure on your mind, but you manage to resist it.
Grab the body and head back out.
All right. You grab it. It kind of clings to the bars in rigor mortis almost for just like a half a second as you try to pick it up, and then its arm falls off, and then one of the legs falls off, and then the head tumbles off as you pick it up. It kind of crumbles.
Oh. Well.
Let's grab the head and head out.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, she said bring the body, so I feel like we need to bring all just
That's not what I wanted.
as many body parts as you can and leave the room.
Like shovel it into a pack.
Just like roll them across the floor to the door.
We should have asked which parts were most important to them, so we could bring those back at least.
I got
I mean,
most of the torso, so I'll just grab the head and I'll just take that.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I mean, you have like the majority of the torso is still intact, and you can pick up the head, and it's
There you go,
basically
that's
just
enough.
like the limbs that are being left behind.
Yeah, that's enough.
I hope they're okay with.
I mean, she's right above us, so we could just ask her. I'm so sorry. It looks like that. Okay. They are right above us.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's supposed to be a male ghost.
There you go.
Oh no, I understand. The hair keeps throwing me off. I keep thinking.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I have the worst cough.
And back.
Yep. So you exit out the room. You have the head and most of a torso. You bring it back up there.
Yep.
All right.
Shoot. All right.
The ghost kind of turns as you approach again, and its eyes go like unnaturally wide in its ghostly face. What have you done?
Oh no.
It just fell apart when we tried to touch it. I mean, it's here.
Such desecration.
Do you know how long you've been here?
Where is the rest of me?
Is you
Let's see.
Go back and fucking grab your goddamn arms and legs.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew they would. I
Yeah,
knew it.
like, I really feel like she's gonna want all of her. Him, he's gonna want all of him. God damn it. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter.
He's dead now. Why would he care?
Accurate. Are we sending just Hale in, or are we sending 2 people in so that we can get all 4 of the limbs?
I can probably pick up all 4 of the limbs. Like,
You could probably grab 2. You can try and grab all 4, but you'll probably you'll have to make a dexterity check to handle them all. I mean, these are ungainly, dead, floaty limbs.
all right? I'll
Oh.
go into.
all right.
I'll tie a rope around.
How about this? I just make 2 trips.
You could do
I mean
that
that
too.
works.
That way, we have somebody who's probably strong enough to actually pull me out.
I was gonna mention, like, I love the imagery of like the Dragonborn and the big paladin going in, and the little fairy holding the ropes.
Yep. Because if they get enchanted, I have to pull them out,
Wisdom saves.
which is not gonna work. Because I'm tiny.
Look, I'm here to help. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Just in
Alright.
case she needs it.
John, is it
Wisdom
okay if I
save.
just roll like 4 wisdom saving throws for like both trips?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Oh, is Apollo going in too?
Yeah, my ass is not making.
Okay, so we got 18, 8 for the first 2. So, and then, woo! And then 15 and 5 for this last 2.
All right, so 18.
Are
and
you
15.
making 2 trips? I don't have to go in there.
Yeah, I'm making 2
Yeah,
trips.
I think that was the
Okay.
decision.
Okay.
All right,
then
so
I'll
your
I'll
first
just-
trip in, you feel the same pressure on your head. You manage to resist it. You come out with like an arm and a leg. The second time in, you feel something, and you're not quite able to push it away. So roll a d100.
All right. Got 44.
God. Oh, right. It's a 100.
All right. Excuse me. Hale, as you reach down to pick up the next limb, your body bursts into flames.
What the fuck?
What?
The rest of you don't
Hale
see
is gonna-
anything.
Hale is gonna.
As far
drop
as
it
the
roll.
rest of you can tell, he's just reaching for one of the limbs, and then suddenly he's panicking because his entire body has caught fire.
Yeah. Hale will drop and roll the opposite direction of the limb.
All right, so Hale drops to the ground, starts rolling around for no apparent reason.
I'll
Screaming
start
about
trying
fire.
to pull him out of the room.
All right, make a strength check.
Okay. This is gonna be so much fun. 15.
Yeah, it's tricky because he keeps trying to roll away from you, but you manage to drag him out of the room. Hale, you still are firmly convinced that you are burning, and the
How do
flames
we
just
break-
won't go out.
We learned
I
last week
pretend-
how to break-
By the way, Apollo,
I
you still
pretend
think
to
you're
be
a werewolf.
purple.
Yeah. I'm occasionally like scratching myself.
Am I still
He's
scared to
trying
be by
ruin
myself?
Yes. All the effects are still in play.
But Tiala was able to break out of hers, so there's got to be a way to get him out of this, and I can't remember it. Back to my notes.
I broke out of mine because we weren't in the room with a bunch of the green crystal. And that miasma wasn't in the air like it is now that we've gone further into the dungeon.
Hey, there you are.
Yeah.
Right.
I can
we
hear
gotta
you
go
now.
all the way back out to the top.
Yeah, I'm using my phone, so if anyone wants to share screen, I can see what's going on.
I got you.
And I have the app on my phone, so I can actually keep track of my character.
That's all right.
Hale's going to
We'll make
pour
it
out
work.
his fire water flask onto himself.
I was gonna say I have control flames, so I just pretend I just use control flames on him to like in quotes extinguish the fire.
Are you actually going to cast the spell?
Would it do anything if I did?
No, there's no fire to
it-
control.
I mean, you could probably just convince Hale. He's
Yeah, let me just do that. Let me just persuade him then that I'm using my magic to do it, and that is an 18. That's a 25.
Hale, make an insight check at disadvantage.
all right. Insight.
Huh?
I see where this is going, and I already approve.
11 and 14. So
All right. So you see Jahan cast his spell, like by all appearances. You don't believe it for a second because the fire is still raging across your scales. In fact, at this point, when you look at yourself, you see your skin like peeling and blackening, as if
yeah,
Hey, wait a
I'm trying
minute.
to pour water on myself.
it does
Because-
nothing.
Hold on. John, didn't we still have advantage on all the mind effects when we were rolling?
Yeah, he rolled with advantage to try and resist this.
And he still failed drastically.
He failed enough that it
Yep.
affected him.
Yeah.
Oh, I really wish
Either-
this cough would go away.
He's gonna have to come to terms with the fact that he's gonna remain on fire for the rest of the dungeon, or we're gonna have to get him out of the green energy so that he can come to his senses.
Listen, Hale, it's not real. Whatever it is, it's not real.
And we still need to get that other limb.
On fire. On fire.
I love
It's
that
not
that's
real,
Hale's
close your
reaction.
eyes.
I'm on fire.
Well, no, he's like rolling around and like freaking out. It's just he doesn't know what to do now.
Right. Between Apollo trying to convince you and the spell trying to convince you, why don't you make another wisdom save to see if you can like deny this?
Okay. 17.
Before he starts taking psychic damage.
Do I still get advantage or?
Yeah. You have advantage on any mind affecting mind.
All right. Well, 17 and 12. So.
All right. Yeah. With the 17, you take a breath and manage to realize that you are not in fact on fire. I mean, you haven't felt any pain this whole time. And as you realize that, your skin and scales go back to normal. You can still see fire on yourself, but you know it's not real.
If anything, you probably feel cooler now that you're on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the only one who can see it, but
It's just,
I
can
would
just
still feel pretty
imagine him
badass, you know.
busting
Josh
into the
right
room,
over here.
the guy that we need to fight from this dungeon, just being like, "Ah," and like he imagines himself on fire, but like
in his head, I mean, that's what that's every adventure. That's every adventure. In your head, you look great.
Mhm.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not dying.
Excuse me.
I'm all right.
Correct. We still have to get
that's
that other.
There is still one limb left in there you haven't gotten.
Can I try to lasso it?
You can try.
Just like pull it out of the room?
You could certainly try.
You're gonna
Okay.
break it.
I'm gonna. What do I roll for that?
It's going to be a ranged
You are-
attack.
You're going to break it. I'll just go in.
I was gonna say I have mage hand. I could grab it probably.
Oh my god.
That makes so much more sense.
God damn it.
I mean, mage hand, yeah. Yeah.
I hope you heard the face
Still,
bomb.
it's telekinetic.
I was wondering if anyone would think of that.
Yeah, I
That
just
would
used
I'm
be
just
Mage Hand to
imagining, like,
grab
wait a
it.
minute.
So yeah, you can use Mage Hand, and it's well within the weight limit to just pick up this desiccated limb and pull it out.
All right, cool. I do so that no one has to deal with that.
Excuse me. God.
Hey, can you show me how to do that?
Remind me to slap you when we get out of here. All right.
Paul's gonna like crouch down and try to scratch behind his ear with his foot.
Are you all right?
No, I'm fine. It's just you know how it is.
Please.
Fleas, they're murder.
The fleas, the parasites. He's got to deal with them.
So at this point,
I'll
because
get fleas. I'll get scales.
at this point, because Hale managed to resist his, and even though like he sees himself on fire, but knows it isn't real, everyone else who's being affected by something can now make a wisdom save to try and like deny theirs.
Oops.
Because
Paul's gonna
you've
be
now seen
disappointed
proof
when he finds
positive
out
that this
he's
stuff
not a
isn't
werewolf.
real.
Yeah, I don't.
Apollo
Paolo's
still
not
thinks he's a
making-
werewolf.
When
Hang on just a
faced with
second. I'm gonna add one of my.
Don't forget to roll with advantage first.
Oh, I did roll it with advantage. Did it not roll twice?
I only see one roll from you.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll roll again. There we go.
Apollo, stone faced
so
and
much
refused
better.
with evidence.
All right, Allium manages to shake her. You still kind of feel the compulsion, but you're able to resist it now, realizing that it's not a real thing.
I guess we'll place these parts of this body back around this ghost's body. I'm fine with this.
Let's put this dude back together.
Sorry, I was just hacking up a lung. Alright, so you bring the body parts back, you assemble them on the floor outside the cell, and the ghost kind of hovers near the bars looking down. Ah, I haven't seen myself in ages. You have done me a great service here. I thank you. In repayment, I will tell you that there is a secret door behind the demon statue in the antechamber. You'll require a key. I believe it has been hidden within the crystal room down below.
In the one where body was right outside of.
That is correct.
Ah. Of course it's gonna.
Thank you for the information, Sir Ghost. You may rest easy knowing that we will enact vengeance for your wrongful death.
A final warning. Beyond that door lies a gateway into madness. Do not go through, no matter what. And with that, he'll reach down and touch his body and slowly fade away.
That was ominous.
Okay, Madness Gate. He's in torture room apparently, and
All right, we gotta go find the key.
go again.
I think Hale's been through enough. I'm gonna go in.
Oh well, we need to before you go in. Need to figure out how you're going to get through those bars because I think it's every time you enter the area that you have to make a wisdom save. But I think he also had them make it if they stay in the room for too long.
I'll be right back,
Oh.
guys.
So
Yeah, the bars. Do they have like a keyhole in them? Is there like a door?
He might be calling, but he'd be right back.
Oh.
Back. Sorry about that.
All good.
What are we doing?
Someone asked if there was like a keyhole or like a door through the bars.
So, as far as you can tell from standing outside the room, it looks to just be solid metal bars embedded into the rock.
And how big are the spaces of the bars?
Probably about 4 inches apart.
And you said that they're metal.
Yes, it is. It looks metal.
I mean, you can always try and break it down, but then that would take time, and you'd probably have to make multiple saves. So I don't know if this would work, and we definitely don't have to go with this option, but just put it out there. I do have the enlarge reduce spell. So theoretically, I could try use the spell on the bars and maybe shrink them down from the wall. You can get through. But if anyone has any other ideas, I'm open. I was thinking if the spaces were big enough for me to be able to like squeeze through sideways or something, but not y'all, then like I would just try and squeeze through the bars and see what happens, but I don't think I'm gonna fit as tiny as I am in 4 inches of space. So
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I would probably suggest the fairy is probably the best one to actually fit through here. Hopefully, you don't have any issues with the whole wisdom saving.
yeah. Well, so John, because 4 inches is not a lot.
No, it is not.
So would I, as my 2 foot tall tiny self, be able to, like, if I went in, like, scooted sideways? It's a tight fit, I'm sure, but like, is there a chance? Or is it like, no, I can tell by looking that I'm not gonna be able to fit through?
So, excuse me. You are size category small, right? Like normally.
Yes. Yeah.
So that would take
I
you down to
believe.
tiny size. So yeah, you could potentially slip through.
Oh, I didn't even. Okay, see, I was thinking of doing the reduce spell on the bars themselves, but I
mean,
didn't
you could
even
do that
think
too.
about doing
You
one of
could
our
you could
party
absolutely.
members.
It's an area effect, so you could absolutely cast it on the bars, or you could cast it on yourself. Keep in mind, if you cast it on yourself, you are then also weaker than normal.
Right.
Because it does reduce your strength.
And I'm already, yeah.
I believe.
And so,
what is the wording of it? It is. Spell ends. You are disadvantaged on strength checks and strength saving throws.
so if that key is anywhere near the size of the other key, I'm not able to get it out of the room, most likely.
You'll have a really hard time, probably.
I think I think what I'm gonna do is just cast reduce spell on the bars themselves so that like it shrinks down out of the wall. You're okay with that?
I'm okay with whatever you want to do. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, we can try that.
It's worth a
So
shot.
from the outside, I'll like put my hand out, and it's not a touch. So yeah, I'll just put my hand out and cast reduce
Okay.
on the
Excuse me.
area of the bar.
So Allium tosses like a little pinch of iron shavings out because that's the material component toward the
Yes.
bars. That kind of floats on your magic to the bars to this like it spreads out over the area. The magic goes off for lack of a better term, and you hear this like kind of groaning iron sound, this, and then just bang as it pulls free of the wall, and the bars kind of shrink and condense in on themselves. It's there's like an explosion of rock or a stone where they pull out of the walls, and like the whole room kind of seems to tremble, just. And then the bars just clang to the ground, clang, fall to the ground.
Kind of cool.
We have a free passage now.
Right. Who wants to go in there?
I have never wished that I was a druid more than right now because I could wild shape the bars. Who are we sending to their to the gauntlet to try and
To their inevitable death.
not become, a zombie to the magic?
I'll go again.
I mean,
I'll go in. I'll do it.
you've had the worst of luck with the magic here.
I'll be fine. Scratches underarm, please.
I'll tie a rope around Apollo's waist.
The worst this whole magic has done has turned me into a werewolf. It's not so bad.
I mean, of things to get. That's not horrible.
All right, I go in.
All right, make your wisdom saves as you enter.
17.
Yeah, you managed to resist it.
Okay. So I gotta find the key in the crystal room, right?
That is what the ghost said.
Yes.
So you can make a perception check in there.
Perception is not very good. Never mind.
So you spot what looks to be, excuse me, a two-pronged trident. So it kind of, it looks like a trident, but it only has 2 prongs instead of 3. But it appears to be partially embedded into the main crystal.
All right, I'm gonna try and pull it out.
I believe they call that a bident.
Sure. Go ahead and make a strength check.
I'm good at those.
You should stop talking. So Apollo grabs hold of this thing and gives it all just, and it is just stuck in there tight, like the crystal has grown around it. Also, make a wisdom save again. No, 21. You're fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna do the whole spit in my palms, rub them together, and try again.
All right,
This
go
time,
ahead.
I'll try to leverage myself and get a better.
All right, you spit, rub, you grab hold of it, you brace one foot against the crystal and you give it all you've got. And it will not budge.
Could he put the rope around or through the eye of the key and have us try and pull it out?
All right, so it's not a literal key. It is a bident.
Oh, right, trident. Yes.
No. I got an
Bye.
idea. So
Okay.
before, up above, I punched one of the crystals and it did shatter, but it grew back right after.
Yes, it did.
Oh no. No.
If I
No.
break it, then it should free the trident, and then I can quickly pick it up and
It also did an explosive release of magic the last time you did that.
Oh, do you got any
Yes.
better ideas?
Which is why I moved away from the door.
I mean, we could tie the rope around the trident, like around the prongs, and then we could all just
Yeah.
pull it.
So the prongs are
That's what I was saying.
the prong side is what is embedded in the crystal. So all you have is a metal shaft.
Oh.
So there's like the whole prong side is in there. There's no
Yeah, the whole
space
head
up.
and part of the shaft is embedded in the
okay.
crystal, and it's just the shaft that's sticking out.
Okay.
Go ahead and break it. We'll hide around the corners.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Alright, so Apollo reels back, gives this crystal like a solid hit. It cracks, and there's a small burst of energy. So Apollo, make a wisdom save, and Jahan, since you're standing right there at the door, you can also make one.
Oh.
Apollo, roll a d100.
D20, please.
46.
Jahan, don't forget to roll with advantage,
Oh.
because you still have the mind
Yeah.
affecting.
Yeah.
Okay, Apollo, you suddenly have this compulsion that for every decision you make from now on, you have to flip a coin for.
Live by
All
the
right,
coin,
Two-Face.
die by the coin.
All right, Two-Face.
Jahan, also roll a d100.
Two-Face werewolf. Oh no. Okay. There it is.
By the coin, die by.
Nice round number. That can't possibly be awful.
Oh boy. So Jahan,
Oh god.
you suddenly feel this overwhelming sense that something wholly evil and unnatural is about to descend upon you and on the entire group, and the only way that you can save everyone is to kill them.
What?
Oh no. Oh no.
Fuck, we're gonna have to take down a party member before we fight a bad guy? Oh,
Roll
hell.
initiative.
What if we run and keep running all the way out of the magic?
Everybody roll
And he
initiative.
doesn't catch. What?
Just lock me in a cage. Just lock me in that cell.
Oh,
Oof.
ha, 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 ha. Ah.
Oh, what the actual living? Okay. This is not gonna go good.
It was almost Jahan first. All right. Yeah. So Jahan turns with murderous intent in his eyes. Hale, what are you doing?
I mean, is he loudly proclaiming that he's going to kill us? Because if not, Hale doesn't.
So,
Like
to Jahan, he's saving you. is what he firmly believes that the only way to save you guys is to kill you.
I meant, do we know that?
I don't know.
like-
That's up to him what he's saying or doing.
Okay.
I don't even know how to fucking communicate this. Okay, how would Jahan? Okay, hold on. Okay,
This is so much fun.
is just Jahan is just like walking towards you guys, apologizing profusely as he like just starts like you just see him like getting ready to cast magic. Like he's very apologetic.
I will try an
He's not
insight
very good at
check.
explaining himself, so.
I'll try an insight check then.
Okay.
So we'll either need to contain him or get him
15.
I
out
mean,
of the
he's
map.
being pretty clear that he fully intends to attack with lethal force.
Yeah. Sorry, just the way the token just slid across right in front of him.
I mean, we can gather this is probably because of the bullshit, the magic bullshit that's in the air. So
I mean, it seems pretty out of
Jahan-
character for him to suddenly turn on you
yeah.
like this.
So
Knock some sense into him. Okay.
10 hit with the punch.
John, what's your armor class?
My armor class is a 14.
So that would be a miss then.
All right, the second one. Let's try the second one then. 25.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Do I roll for damage for a punch, or because it just says
Oh yeah,
5?
no, you roll unarmed strike.
Oh, it just says +5. Okay, I get. It just says +5 damage. I see. All right. What do I roll for an unarmed strike then?
That's a good question. When you're not trained, I forget.
I want to say it's like a high 2 or something.
It's not much. I know that.
I think I thought it was like 1 plus your strength mod.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
something.
not
it's
trained in
something low
unarmed
and ridiculous. I remember
strike.
that.
Oh, then yeah, it's 5
It's-
damage.
Yeah, 1 plus
Yeah,
your
it's
strength.
1 plus your strength mod.
Yeah, so 5 damage.
So I literally cannot punch him because he would take 0.
All right, so yeah, Hale just punches John right in the face. And then it is
Like-
I
Jahan's
was kind of
turn.
hoping to do that. Snap
No, I
that.
got. Yeah, I'll clean it up.
Oh god.
No holding back
fuck?
now.
What fucking? Huh?
No holding back. Jahan firmly believes that he has to kill these people.
Oh, I know.
Hale's here to be the tank. So
Yeah, Hale's right there. That's why I'm like thinking in my head, what do I do first? You know?
Oh boy. Oh, PvP before a final boss.
I'm so happy right now. This is the kind of chaos I was hoping for with the madness effects, and it just wasn't hit until now.
All right. No holding back. Okay, no holding back. All right, fine. 1 sorcery point. Transmute, ice knife, hit allium. Let's see if that hits. There's no way that's hitting. 14?
Nope.
No, that does not hit.
But
Damn.
Allium and I both have to make dex saves.
Yep. Dex
Oh,
What's the save?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me grab it really quick.
I think it's 15.
Yeah, it's 15.
Okay, I rolled a 26.
I'm going to use my feature to increase the save on that. Hold on, I gotta get to my actual features here because fuck. That's skills. That's not it. Features and traits. There you are. Favored by gods. I need to roll the 2d4. It will not let me roll that, so we'll do it this way. That puts me at a 16 to avoid the damage.
I think that means they both
So-
succeeded.
Yep. So none of us
Yeah,
take
nothing
damage from the X knife.
It's Allium's turn then.
All right, Allium.
Um,
I'm already down a spell slot for the fight.
All right, I got an idea.
um,
This is exactly what he wanted.
This is what the DM
I-
wanted.
okay.
He wanted my sorcery points and the slots gone. Sorry, Meg.
Oh, no, you're fine. I'm going to try something that I don't know if it will work. Can I try and trying to find a way that this doesn't turn into a strength check? I get up close to him and turn like so. Can I, from like here maybe, try and get like throw a rope so that it'll close around his arms so that we can maybe like tie him up
Do you want to try and lasso him?
because I don't want to.
You want to? You
Say that
want
one more
to? You
time. I'm
want to?
sorry.
You want to
Pin
lasso
his
him?
arms against the wall and stick your fingers in his mouth. He can't cast shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to try and lasso him.
You can make.
If
Yeah.
that's
You can make a ranged attack.
okay.
It's a basic ranged attack. Uses your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
Actually, would
so
sticking your finger in my mouth even work?
I mean, it
So stick
could potentially stop you from casting somatic components.
the verbal
Verbal
components and
components,
pinning
sorry.
the wall stops you from doing the somatic.
mm,
Basically,
right.
if you
Okay.
the joke is if you make out aggressively with a caster, they cannot cast spells.
Unless they can cast silent spells.
Right.
So would it be the same as like a short bow?
It's
Attack?
1d20 plus your dex mod.
Oh, okay. X is
Oh my gosh.
So it's basically a dexterity check.
oh. Right. Yeah, duh. Sorry guys.
Come
I
on, it's not
didn't
even like
actually go
midnight
to-
this time.
I know, I actually didn't go to sleep last night.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Just a second. I'm gonna try adding a D8 and see if that I don't think a 10 is gonna succeed.
How are you adding
Oh.
a d8? What are you doing?
So I have psionic energy die. I have up
That
to
didn't help
6
you.
a day that I can use. No, it didn't. Okay.
So yeah, that didn't work.
Well then. No. All right. I'm gonna get some distance. So I moved 5 feet in width, so 5. That's 30.
Tiala.
My turn.
I need Jahan to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence save. Int save.
Yep.
That is fucking.
What was it?
It's a
It
5.
was a 5.
Okay, so Mind Sliver succeeds. God, I hate doing this on mobile. It's so annoying.
I'm sure.
All right, so you take 2d6 psychic damage, 8 points of psychic damage, and you also have you take a negative d4 on your next saving throw before the end of my next turn. And DL is just gonna scream, Jahan, snap the fuck out of it! As she's impaling his mind with psychic energy to try and maybe have him realize, wait a minute, this isn't real.
You know what? I'll allow him to make a wisdom save because of that.
At advantage,
D20,
please.
I will. 7. Oh,
A 17.
17 is not enough to break free.
Damn it.
Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna try to move out of like a direct line from from Hale, so kind of dive into that room that I'm next to.
What distance? 5 feet, 10 feet?
I'll go like 10 or 15 if I can. I can't really tell very well.
That's 15.
I'm trying to see because I'm. Thank you. 5 more, please. I There we go. Thank you.
Yep. Apollo, it's your turn.
All right, so is flipping a coin like a bonus action at least?
It'll be a free action because you have to do it.
Okay.
you literally can't function without it, so.
Yeah, you literally can't do anything without flipping a coin first.
I'm gonna flip a coin heads. I keep trying to get this bite out of the crystal. Tails, I go see what the fuck is going on out there.
Okay.
So
Why don't you roll a D4? We'll call 1 or 2 heads, 3 or 4 tails.
I think you can just roll a 1d2 in there.
I don't know.
believe
I
you
haven't
can.
tried. If you can, you can just do that.
Okay. I guess it'd be 1 heads, 2 tails. Invalid roll. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do 1d4 then.
Tails.
3 tails. So I have to go see what's going on out. 5, 10. Like, oh, hey, what the fuck is going on here?
Jahan's trying to kill us.
Okay, I'm gonna dash, just to get like behind him, and then I don't have anything else. Then that's my turn.
All right, back around to Hale.
Alright, come on, end this.
Hale's gonna try and grapple.
Ooh.
No, I'm trying to read up on how this works.
Think those are opposed strength checks?
I believe so.
Yep. Okay.
Grappling is always a pain in the ass in D&D.
That's a strength save. That's not a strength check. So let me. It does nothing. 15.
Does he get advantage because Hale's flanking him?
Not in this
No.
case because it's not like it's an attack roll.
Right.
But Jahan has to go beat the 15 on his strength check. No.
There we go.
Watch him roll a 20.
Watch him nat 20 here. Nope.
No, he failed. You have him
No.
grappled.
Down to the ground.
We're very lucky that I'm the one who rolled a 60 in this situation and not anybody else.
We're really lucky that it wasn't Apollo.
I was gonna.
Like, let's be real here. If Apollo was the one to roll the 60, I think all of the smiting that would occur upon our souls would be a bit problematic.
Okay, I
Alright.
still have less HP than the rogue, so I would have went down.
All right,
with that.
is grappling my whole action or?
I believe so.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I could just like.
It replaces an attack.
Oh, it replaces an attack.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm
that's
just gonna.
Yep.
If I can, I'm gonna just pin his ass to the ground. I'm basically just gonna lay on top of him.
All right, so yeah, he is pinned. He has disadvantage on strength and dexterity to escape. I think that's it, really.
Mate, you gotta stop. I don't know. You know what's going on, right? It's this magic.
All right, Jahan,
Snap out of it.
you are pinned to the ground.
I am now pinned to the ground. All right, what do I do to try and escape?
An opposed
Again.
strength, athletics, or acrobatics, dexterity.
Oh God. Okay. I guess acrobatics. Let me try an acrobatics then.
All right, Hale, you have to roll one too. It's opposed.
All right.
You have Jahan. You have disadvantage on yours though, because you are pinned.
I think the 4.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah,
still gotta
okay.
roll it. But yeah, no, you fail to break free, so you really can't do much else this turn.
Actually, hold on.
Excuse me.
Oh God, does he have a spell that only has verbal components?
That's what I'm worried about.
No, I was actually gonna say that, like, because I know you mentioned earlier, like, cover my mouth so I can't do anything. I'm like, I actually have subtle spell, so I don't think that would actually do anything to stop me.
I forget which one of the. I know that's one of the meta magics from sorcerers.
It's like,
I think
What
that's
is
the
it
one that
again?
lets him cast
Must
the
he
spell.
cast a spell without components?
Yeah.
Uh,
but
You still need costed components if it's costed.
yeah, you just don't need any of the other,
Yeah,
like,
it
the
lets him
somatic or
cast with
verbal.
it. It's
Verbal
meant to be
somatic.
used if you're like casting and you don't want people to see that you're casting, but it could be used to overcome not being able to move or speak.
Yeah. Basically, I want to cast a spell without being cast.
I need to move. My phone's dying.
Oh no!
Luckily,
I mean,
my charger.
You still have electricity, right?
Yeah, no, still have that. I haven't called the electric company to tell them I'm moving out yet. So,
Yeah, there isn't much I can do here, shit.
Well, I mean,
'Cause
technically
that
that's a
was
good
gonna
thing, right?
Yeah, it is. I was just saying, like, shit. The only thing I could do that might actually change anything, I need materials for. So no. Yeah, that's it.
All right,
I'm down.
Allium.
Everyone just beat the shit out of me, I guess.
Okay. Well, now we've got him contained, so hopefully I don't have to cause him damage. But on the other hand, with Tiala doing her psychic spell, like her psychic damage spell, because my psychic blades do psychic damage, would it be considered the same?
You can try it.
Like, do I know? Okay. Allium thinks she's figured out something. I don't want to damage him.
I mean, you guys can do non-lethal damage. That's a thing.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Anything that I would do would be non-lethal for sure, but I just hate to bring him down more hit points. But we got to. So I'm walk up to him while they're holding him and say, "I'm so sorry," and then I'm gonna stab him with my psychic dagger
All right.
to see if maybe it can break through.
Well, you definitely have advantage.
Oh right.
Please do not apply sneak attack.
Oh no.
Allium I'm sorry, stabs him in the head.
19.
Yeah, that hits him.
Yeah.
So let's do low damage.
max
Okay,
damage.
that's like almost as low as you can go. 7
You did less than me.
All right.
psychic damage.
Yeah, I will allow you to make another wisdom.
All right. Let's see. Come on. You're fucking kidding me.
Don't forget to roll with advantage.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
Hey, he did it. He broke free.
Yay!
So as
Finally.
Don't wanna
Allium's
kill us
psychic dagger
anymore.
sinks into your temple, you suddenly realize, hey, why am I doing this?
It's like, oh, fuck.
Oh,
Somebody give him a
what happened?
potion.
You tried to kill us.
Well, you're fully aware of what happened, but you suddenly realize that it was really stupid and you don't need to do that.
All right, are we done? Okay, heads, I go back in and try to retrieve that Biden. Tails, I stay out here and start chasing my tail around in circle.
Oh God. Oh, thank
Heads.
God.
I go back in.
I was sitting here waiting for it to pop up as a 3 or a 4. Just don't go. Who's a good boy?
Well, make a wisdom save as you re-enter the room.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Roll a d100.
Oh no! Please no 60. Please no 60. Please no 60.
23.
23.
These crystals are kicking.
You suddenly feel like your skin is just probably the strongest material in the world. You don't need armor. That's ridiculous. You can withstand anything.
Oh no!
Damn.
So basically,
I feel so
nothing changed
buff.
for Apollo.
I'm really not compelled to strip down right now because I have a lot of stuff on me though. But my skin's really tough. I'm gonna fucking. Okay, I have to flip a coin now. This is so silly. Gonna flip a coin. Heads. I try to tackle the crystal to break it. Tails.
Well,
I try to.
hold on.
I try
Are
to
you
pull the
wearing?
Biden.
Does Apollo wear armor? Is he wearing armor?
I mean, technically, I do have chainmail on.
You are compelled to remove that.
I am compelled to remove that.
But he has to flip a coin
you-
and decide whether or not he's going to remove it.
Sure.
Okay.
He has to flip a coin to do anything.
Well, to
That
make any
means-
decision. So yes, he has to flip a coin to decide if he's going to take his chain shirt off.
Okay. Heads, I take. I strip. Tails, I decide what to do with the crystal.
No, tails, you decide not to, and then you have to flip again.
Nope.
Okay,
All
I
right.
strip.
Well, everyone's going to get to see Apollo in
It's just his chain shirt. He's not taking his clothes off.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't think he's that invincible.
I
He
think
still
CL
has
is a little too
decent
eager.
respect for God.
Yeah, I just take my chainmail off. I have to take my overcoat off first to take the chainmail off because it's underneath.
All right.
Okay. Now, what to do with the crystal? Heads, I tackle it and use my extremely tough body to smash it to pieces so I can get the Biden.
right.
Tails,
Backing up again.
Tails, I try to pull it out again.
We're gonna drag
Getting out
it
of the
down
line of
more.
fire.
Yeah.
Removing myself from the line of fire. Thank you very much.
Also,
All
give
right,
you
it's
a-
I'm just gonna
tackling
land.
time. All right, I stand back, I get a running start, and I just like run up to try and shoulder check this big giant crystal.
All right.
Damn it.
Is that an unarmed attack?
Yeah, that'll be an unarmed attack. All right, so yeah, Apollo he backs up a couple of steps, puts his shoulder down, rams into this crystal. You hear this cracking glass sound, and it just shatters apart. There is a as this magical wave just explodes out of it, funnels out through the torture room into the hallway, and blasts up toward the group. Everybody make wisdom saves.
Oh, damn.
God damn it.
Should have. Oh, no.
At advantage, at
was it-
least.
Oh, thank God. Because that would have not been good.
I failed
Excuse me.
again.
Back-to-back 17s?
Oh, you.
All right, so
Hang on. Hang on. Let me add my psychic die. I know a 10 is not going to hit.
Gotta roll max on that psychic die.
oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
18. Yes.
All right, so starting
rolled an
with
18.
Apollo, who failed.
Time for another 1d100.
Yep.
God.
This will make the
48.
third effect you're under.
48.
No, sorry, the fourth effect you're under, right?
Fourth.
Yeah.
Yes, 48.
He somewhat still feels like a werewolf, but
Yeah, he's a werewolf with impenetrable skin who has to flip a coin every time he has to do something.
And now
Poor Apollo.
It's an interesting one.
if only this was the next level.
Apollo, you're carrying rations, right? Like you have food.
Am I? Yeah, I have a day's worth of.
All right, so you have a dried out trail ration apple in your rations. You suddenly decide its name is Wilson and it talks to you.
I see.
So he just hears talking from his backpack?
Yep, he just hears it from his backpack like, "Hey, let me out."
He says from the a dried out trail apple.
Well, to meta, the effect is the next fruit you find, but you're not going to find a fruit in here, and I want this to affect you, so.
Okay. Like it's an apple and it just starts talking to me, right?
Yeah, you have a little
I mean,
buddy.
it
His
could
name is
just be-
Wilson, and he talks to you.
It could totally be that magical sphere we're still carrying that absorbs magic. Guys,
I'm
we
going
have a
to
sphere that has the literal ability to absorb a shit ton of magic.
I'm going to scream as I notice that the apple is talking to me, and I'm gonna pull it out of my pack, and I'm gonna flip a coin. I'm gonna flip a coin.
To see if you pull it out of your backpack.
No, I think it's to see if he eats it.
Heads, I eat it. Tails, I'm gonna just toss it into the other room.
Well, no, the effect, you believe this thing is your friend.
Oh, it's my friend. Okay.
Yes.
Then.
Well, I don't know that I'd do that to a friend.
Let's change that, and I'll re-roll it so as not to
All right,
okay.
in the meantime, before we get into all this, let's get through the rest of these saves.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind.
Okay.
I'm not gonna flip a coin. For
All right,
anything. Just,
Hale, you
okay.
succeeded with your 19. Let's see, Jahan failed. Roll a d100. $94.
94.
Kill everyone. No.
Please don't.
No, this isn't a bad one. You think it's incredibly rude to eat or drink in public, and you will from now on hide when anyone else is around before you do it either.
That's not so bad.
That's not a bad one.
Yeah. I'm just going to
Alion,
continue laying on this
You
bed.
succeeded. Tiala, you did not.
Oof. Barely, apparently. $97.
97. Okay. You believe that you are aging backwards.
At what rate?
It doesn't specify. It just says you believe you are aging backwards and getting progressively younger.
Neat.
Benjamin Button.
It's like a mental shift. Instead of one day I'll die,
Anyway.
it's I'll be a baby.
Okay, well. So I'm gonna grab that orb we had from earlier that, like, seemed to suck magic like it was nobody's business. And see if it absorbs this magical miasma from the air.
Okay, when you pull it out of the backpack, it is already thrumming with energy.
Oh, shit. So this thing's already full.
So like
It's been absorbing it the entire time we've been down here.
what does the orb do? Like when the energy is trapped, like how do you?
We
it
don't know.
out?
We never figured out. It was just had runes and stuff on it. Oh.
Yeah, we've just had it for a while.
Yeah, the
we've had it
runes
since
that are
the
on it
little
are now glowing dimly.
Are they? And you already said they're just runes, so it's not like we can read them.
Yeah, no, it's just arcane script.
And there's no way to translate that. I should have had the Archfey look at this, but I completely forgot about it.
Well, to be fair, it's like months between sessions, so.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know. So, is there a way for me to draw energy from the orb? I'm now curious.
All right, so as you're holding it, you can actually see like the miasma in the air is still being pulled into this thing. It is not full yet, from what you can tell.
Oh wow!
Like it is still drawing in magic.
Interesting.
You do not know a way to draw the magic back out of it without like researching, studying.
I got you. So I'm wondering, can this? So it's absorbing the miasma, but is it absorbing it at a rate that would make it easier for us to get access to the crystal without?
It has literally been absorbing it this entire time, and it has not made a dent.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll put it back away. That's definitely something we'll want to hold on to.
Yeah. So Apollo, the Bident, I kind of hate that word, but it is free of the crystal and is now laying on the floor.
All right, I'm gonna
Flip a coin.
Heads, I grab the Bident and get out of here. Tails, I ask Wilson how his day has been.
Oh, damn it.
I love madness.
Okay, heads, I grab the Bident and I get the fuck out of this.
All right.
Wilson, what are we going to do now?
Okay, he's back. Let's
Okay,
get
guys,
out of
I
here.
got it.
So you now have this large black iron Bident.
I suggest maybe we get the fuck out of here for a little bit.
Yeah, on it with Apollo, he's got so much on him. Got a couple others that's got multiple spells on them. Or effects, sorry.
I don't know. Let's flip a coin and decide.
Okay. Heads, we go back up so that we can shake off the magic.
Yeah, heads, we go back up. Tails, we stay. All right, we're staying.
Well, technically, he's staying, but we can still leave.
Yeah, you could
can't split the
absolutely
party.
abandon Apollo down here and head up.
We can't. We cannot. Cannot do that.
I'll stay with Apollo.
No.
I mean, Apollo, I
Well,
think, is the
okay,
main
so-
one they wanted to get out of here, so...
Yeah,
Apollo's
Apollo
really
is the one we want to drag. I mean,
Yeah.
heads, Apollo focuses on talking to Wilson while we escort him out.
Enough with this. Apollo's the only one who's flipping coins, and he only needs to do it when he wants to do something, if he wants to make a choice. He has chosen to stay, unless he changes his mind and decides to choose else. You guys can't dictate what he's flipping coins for.
Okay,
Correct.
then let's just tie a rope around Apollo and drag him out. He
Well, he
doesn't
still
have
has
to
the
make a
rope
choice then.
I'm gonna walk up to Apollo and say, "Hey, bud. So we're needing a break. We got to get out of this magic and get our minds right. Are you okay with me pulling you with us?
I don't know. Let me flip a coin. See.
Okay, you do.
Here we go. At least we have.
Heads, I'm okay with you pulling me. Tails.
I mean, if you're going to do that, you
not.
can just decide if you want to go with her or not.
Yeah.
True.
Heads, I go with her. Tails, I don't.
God damn it.
Live by the coin, die by the coin.
It's fine. It's fine. Jahan. I'm gonna give Jahan one of the good potions. So he can heal himself up. Because
Yeah, let me get some health back.
Yeah. Of course, you also have to go and hide to drink it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we can try and slowly draw him out. So, hey, Apollo, how would
Jesus
you feel about
Christ.
taking that bident to the statue?
I don't know. Let me flip a coin. Heads, I take the bident to the statue. Tails, I hold on to it.
God damn it, these threes.
Okay. I could just imagine Apollo being like, I think I really like this. I think I'm just gonna keep it.
Apollo eventually just goes, you know what? Even though I was magically induced, I'm still going to keep flipping a coin to decide everything going forward.
What's Wilson have to say about all this?
That's up to you. He's your imaginary friend.
Oh. Wilson says live by the coin, die by the coin.
Best session yet.
I imagine that Apollo right now is inside his own mind, like he's looking out and watching somebody else do everything, and he's
Oh no, he's fully aware of what he's doing. He just has a compulsion that he has to do this.
Yeah, that's funnier.
He knows this is dumb. He knows, hey, we have a job to do, but damn it, I gotta flip a coin.
So, Apollo, how would you feel about going and seeing how going and investigating the door now that we have the key? Not open it, just investigate the door.
I love how you're trying to convince him he doesn't agree with you. He just can't because the coin won't let him.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I'm giving him choices.
I don't know. I already flipped a coin about going with you.
Okay.
But I mean, if it's about investigating, I'll flip another coin. See. Yeah, I'm staying here.
Okay.
You sure you don't want to punch the wizard guy? Love punching things.
Oh, I want to punch the wizard guy.
Okay. Then make a decision if you want to go punch the wizard guy or if you just want to stay here.
All right, heads, I punch. No. How about this time? Tails.
So this is going to be the time it's going to come up heads.
And heads,
This is the time
I stay.
heads. Oh no.
Yep, there it is.
It is. I saw that coming a mile away.
Well, until we figure this out, Hale's gonna sit down, have a little rest.
Oath of the coin.
Make sure Jahan's doing okay because you got the shit rocked out of him.
So, okay.
How much health was that?
I'm gonna apologize. Apollo, I really feel bad for this, but I really need you to snap out of this coin flipping shenanigans. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver.
Let me flip a coin.
Okay, do you want me to break you free of this or not?
Yeah. Heads
Flip
I
a coin.
snap out of it. Tails I don't snap out of it.
It is I believe the 2d4 plus 2 for the regular healing for the healing potions.
Damn it.
Hey.
Heads, wants to snap out. He's choosing to snap out of it. I played mind games.
No.
Would it at least let me
Actually, I was mostly asking it so
roll
that
the
way if he
wisdom
would
save
let me
again?
just hit him in the head with the psychic shock from mind sliver without actually pissing him off.
At this point, if he wants you to break him free, he wouldn't necessarily be mad that you did whatever you had to try to break him free.
True. All right, Apollo. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on Apollo to try and hit him with enough psychic bolt to just kind of wake him up of this compulsion.
I was just in
Alright.
theory. He can still be mad at you.
What kind
Oh
of
yeah,
save
he'll
is
still be
that?
mad at me, but at least he won't feel compelled to. Hopefully, he won't feel compelled to flip a coin every time.
Guys, you're forgetting. He's fully aware of what's going on.
That's true.
That's
It's
an
just the
intelligence
compulsion.
save.
Wait a minute. He says he wants to hold on to the bite. Someone just take the bite from him and run.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
not like he's gonna resist giving it to you if you just grab it from him. He's not compelled to no, this was my decision. I have to.
We gotta figure out a.
The
Just gotta figure out
reason he
a.
has to
Okay, wait, hold on. So he can just keep trying to make the same decision over and over again.
Yeah, he could.
Apollo,
But-
just
so-
keep making the decision on whether or not you want to follow us by flipping that coin until you get one that says you do want to follow us.
I don't know.
But
Let me flip a
also-
coin. Heads I keep making the decision. Tails I don't.
Well, we're making progress. Yes!
Okay.
We did it!
Heads I follow. Tails I stay.
He keeps making the decision. Damn it!
So hang on. Okay, so he knows what's happening. All it said is that he is compelled to flip a coin. Does it say that he has to follow what the coin says?
I mean, that's implied. That's kind of the whole point.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the point of it.
Otherwise, it's a completely pointless compulsion.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, Hale.
Yeah.
You think he's not wearing his chain? Oh God, he's not wearing his chain shirt anymore. Please tell me you brought it out of that room.
What? I don't need it.
Okay, first off, Hale, please escort our friend back to the statue. A nice nudge just to get him.
How about somebody just
moving.
goes and gets it for him so we're not here all night?
Yeah, no, I'm saying him moving. I'm saying Hale move him while we go get the damn chain shirt. How heavy is a chain shirt?
Chain mail?
Oh, you have chain mail.
It's 55 pounds.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
okay, we got a problem then.
You can just walk around with 55 pounds on your body? Just all the time?
You do realize that armor is heavy, right?
Yeah.
Like, all
I just
armor is
think it was
heavy.
heavy. I've never worn armor, so.
I have. It is heavy.
I've worn just a chain shirt before, and yeah, they're not light.
Time to flip a coin. Heads, I go back in and grab my chainmail. Tails,
Oh, no.
I stay out here.
God damn it.
All right, I'm gonna go back in and grab my chainmail.
Yeah, make some wisdom saves.
Oh, great.
Roll a d100.
Well, we're fucked. Well, at least he'll get his chain shirt and then come back out, because that was what the coin flip was. I go back, get my chain shirt.
49.
Oh, we've
Didn't
had
you
that
already
one
roll
before.
that one?
Yeah, I think we did that one.
I think that was the Wilson one.
No, that wasn't the Wilson one.
Another
That was his werewolf one. Roll again.
Mm,
Okay.
Double werewolf.
Why don't I just collect all of them like stamps?
please do not. 60 would be annoying again.
9.
9. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
Okay, well the good part is you don't have to. You the taste of your own flesh is the most delicious thing ever.
Oh,
You are afflicted with auto-cannibalism.
Mm.
The good part is that there's no compulsion that you have to eat yourself.
You just know you taste delicious.
You know you taste delicious and you kind of want to. But you don't have to.
Maybe I can flip a coin. No.
Just grab your chain shirt and
Yeah.
let's go.
I'm gonna grab my chainmail. I'm gonna put it in my backpack.
At least
I don't know. Maybe you
Okay.
should flip a coin to decide to carry it or put it in your backpack.
True.
okay.
Heads,
I
I
mean-
carry it like in one arm, Bident in the other, and tails I put it in my bag. I put it in my backpack.
Okay.
oh goodness. Okay.
I would really like to leave this place.
I'm gonna go.
And let's
I'm gonna
leave.
go behind,
Oh,
and
no, I
I'm
gotta
gonna
flip a
start.
coin.
I'm gonna start gently pushing his back so that he starts to move.
While he's distracted flipping his coin. We're just gonna kind of guide him walking.
Heads.
I'm
Heads,
not being
we
forceful.
get out of
I'm
here.
not being-
Tails, we stay.
Oh my God. We leave. Let's go now. Leave while he's
Okay.
still agreed to come with us. Let's go. Go, 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 go.
Let's go.
Where are you guys going?
Out of the magic.
Out of the magic.
Away from this green miasma
That's like
bullshit.
up the stairs, right? You have to go back up the stairs.
Yes, you can go back up to the crypt.
Yeah.
That
Where
gets
the
you-
green magic is not trying to murder us.
It is not as thick up there, and you can make saves to get out of your stuff.
Good. Mostly good for Apollo.
All right. I'm not going to switch the maps. We'll just say you guys went up there,
Went
so
up.
you can all make. Anyone under the effects of a compulsion can make a wisdom save to get out of the compulsion. Apollo, this will apply to all of yours.
Oh God.
Hey!
And it's still with advantage, right?
Yes, you still have you have that until you long rest.
Oof. Well, I still think I'm aging. I'm aging backwards.
You mean I'm not a werewolf?
I rolled a 19 for my
Yep,
eating.
you're good. John still needs to run and hide when he wants to eat or drink.
Yeah.
I still think I'm aging backwards.
But thankfully, Apollo is freed of his multiple compulsions.
Yep. All right, let's
There's
go.
multiple neuroses on.
All right, back downstairs. Let's open this door, kick this wizard's ass, and get the hell out of this place.
God, let me put my fucking chainmail back on.
Oh yes, put that on.
What I'm curious about is he said to not go through the door because we'll be walking into badness. So how are we supposed to attack someone that we can't walk in to find?
No, he said there's a gate in the room, I think, that leads to madness.
I missed what the ghost said because I was still dealing with my internet shits.
So, to reiterate, he did say that there was a gate beyond the door that you should not enter for
Okay.
any reason.
You know, we have not explored on top of this ledge up here yet.
That's, yeah. I was looking at that.
That too. That was another where those tentacle dog creature things came from.
I
I
guess
mean, we could always go check it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yes, that's the need to explore.
That spider web, is it decorative or like the other spider webs?
It's a spider web.
It's there.
Okay.
We might have a fun little friend in there.
Yeah, I was just worried about the spider.
I'm ordering
I'll let
Sonic.
somebody else go down there first.
Oh, sorry. I was about to. Thank you. I'd lost him in the darkness.
Can I be the first to say that this place is utterly ridiculous, and I am completely tired of being down here.
I agree with
Yes.
you, but if I wasn't currently part of a pact that says I have to be down here and get rid of this asshole.
So what are we doing?
I'm gonna climb up.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, it's pretty simple to climb up there.
Set fire to the spider web.
So, common misconception about spiderweb: it doesn't really burn.
Oh.
If you've ever tried to light spiderweb on fire, it just kind of disappears.
Even better. It goes away. This thing has nothing to hide in anymore.
Okay, do you guys have a source of fire? Because nobody's carrying torches.
That is an Jahan?
I have a torch and a tinderbox.
Jahan, you are a literal fire being.
I can.
All right, I cast firebolt at the web.
Just
I have
Cast
druid
firebolt
craft as a
into the
cantrip.
darkness.
Expire.
So yeah, Jahan fires a firebolt into this innocuous spider web, and it basically disintegrates.
I don't trust the spider webs anymore. Those annoying little shits.
And then I
Maybe
still
like a
take
thing.
damage.
For the rest of
We
campaign.
Allium and Tiala no longer trust spider webs ever. All spider webs must
We're
be
gonna see
removed.
spider web on the map. See a spider web on that, be like, nope, I'm not. We're not doing that.
Oh, there's nothing there. Well, there might be
So
something.
though there is a small room down here, and you can see right here is a door that looks like it leads into the cell that the ghost was in.
Nothing else back here.
Well, might as well investigate.
You could
see if
make a
there's
perception
anything
check
Yeah.
and look around.
Sure.
I
I'm gonna
wanna-
open that
It's
door.
my actual sheet here.
If I roll an investigation, can I like dig through stuff as opposed to making just like a glance of the room?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I see nothing. This wall is made of stone.
No, I don't find a single thing. Oh well, 10.
Yeah, excuse me, Jesus. Searching this room, yeah, you don't find anything of any real consequence.
Okay. All right. Time to go beyond the
I
door.
open the door
It is locked.
to the cell.
I'm in the big door, but
That door is locked.
I come and use my tools to unlock it. That's a sleight of hand. Ooh, this door's really tricky. 10.
It's not. It's pretty simple to pick the lock.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you swing it open and you find an empty cell with a lot of bones.
all right. Back to the door behind the statue.
Yep.
We have thoroughly explored everything else. Let's go get punished by a wizard.
Sure.
Let's go stuff this whiz nerd into a locker.
Do it.
All right, so you return to the statue.
And Tiala, where would you like to be placed in the room?
I'm going to be behind everybody else, but like 5 feet to the right of where Apollo is right now, like in front of the statue, but not in the circle that is around the statue.
Yeah, let's put
Tiela
the
has
bident-
currently got a bad memory of bright ring.
Yeah, let's put the bident in the statue's hand because I remember you saying the statue had like its hands outstretched.
Yep. You slide the shaft of the bident into its waiting hands, and the stone kind of closes around it. And there is a a rumbling from around the cavern. Dust and debris falls from the ceiling as the secret door you had found earlier slowly lowers down, forming a rough stone staircase that leads up a small ledge, which you can now ascend.
All right.
Let's go.
Be in the middle of the group.
I have exactly 2 spell slots left, so we should make this count.
I think we're all in. All of us except for Jahan are in the low on spells situation right now.
All right. So ascending the small ledge and looking into the space beyond, you find a large natural cavern with a low ceiling that's only like inches above your head, but instead of a floor, it is dark water that goes deep below, and you can see just somewhat below the surface this statue of an enormous person reaching up and screaming.
Oh, fun.
Jeez. Okay.
That's wonderful.
Hmm.
There's nothing here.
I really hope we don't have to dive.
I'm not much of a swimmer.
I don't particularly like getting in the water. Especially when I can't see the bottom. All right. Well, that's seems to be really our only choice. So, how far below the surface is the hand?
It's like deep enough down that it's like just at the edge of like how deep you can see. So it's probably
Gotcha.
it's probably a good like 10 to 20 feet down.
Okay.
And you can make out that it definitely goes further. Like there's probably like an entire statue down there, but it's too far into the black for you to see.
Gotcha.
Is there enough room for Allium to fly in that room?
She could skim above the surface of the water.
Okay, I can
At least take a peek.
yeah, I can take a peek and kind of float along the surface. I don't know that I like on that
I'm
hand,
gonna
but
let's
maybe there.
let's have a rope tied around you just in case, so that we can yank you back if something happens.
That works.
I like this idea better.
Yeah.
Gives us some safety for you. Not a whole
Yes.
heck of a lot, but at least some.
So with the rope, I'll take my first step into the room, I guess.
All right. Yeah, there's enough room that you could fly around the surface of this entire cavern without going in the water. Why don't you make a perception check?
Allium, our perception got us.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, 23.
Okay. Just over at the edge of the cavern, right here, below the water, you can see what looks to be a tunnel leading south.
Okay. And how far below the surface do I judge the tunnel to be, like based on where it is in
It's a
relation
good
to the
6
face
feet
that I
down.
see?
It's
6
about-
feet. Okay. Okay. I will. So I'll come back out and say, okay, there is a tunnel at the very south part of the room. It's about 6 feet below the surface of the water. And it's probably most definitely flooded, and I don't know how long it is.
Oh, well, still probably the only way we can go, so.
See, part of me wants to tie a rope to all of us so that if any of us get stuck, the others can help pull, but also I'm worried that doom us
That could
all.
come back to backfire.
It's either a great idea or the worst idea we could possibly do. So
Well, it'd be really hard to pull somebody while everybody is in the water, and it's 60 feet from this ledge just to get to the entrance of that tunnel.
true. And technically we haven't touched the surface of the water yet, so we don't know if it's like if we disturb the water, something might come and get us. Because I didn't test that theory.
Quick, throw Wilson in the water.
I throw Wilson in the water.
Are you doing that?
Am I what?
Are you actually
Are
doing
you
it?
actually throwing the
Yeah.
apple in the water?
Yeah, I'm throwing the water.
I'm
the
out
apple
of
in
the
water.
room.
All right, the
with
apple
talking
sails
to them.
out over this water. It hits the water. There's a echoing splash as it hits the water and sinks immediately, and nothing happens.
Okay.
So potentially it's
Nothing
okay.
immediately reacted.
All right, I'll take care. Let's do this. I'll slip into the water.
It is icy cold as you slip into it.
Christ! Hell's cold.
Yep, so Hale's in the water. He's treading water.
All right, with that, I'll follow him in, but I'm not gonna get in the water until I have to. I'm gonna fly above the surface. But I'm gonna stay with the party, but I'm just gonna.
All right, I'll follow him.
Sure.
Alright.
Here we go.
Pull him out of the way so other people can join.
Yep.
Tiala is clinging to the wall as she moves.
So as each of you get into the water, you feel that shock of icy cold. And yeah, it's normal water. It's pretty easy to swim in. There's no resistance.
Just
Yep, so you make your way over, and there, just like Allium told you, there is a dark tunnel about 6 feet below the surface that goes into the rock.
Don't know if it'd be a good idea to cast light on anything. Like, it would, because then we could see through where we're going in the tunnel, but at the same time, we don't know if anything's drawn to the light. Nothing's been drawn to movement, but
only one way to find out.
Here we go.
all right. As someone goes down, I'll cast. Whoever is going down into the tunnel first, I'll cast light on a piece of their equipment so that they can actually be seen.
Alright, so yeah, Tiala casts light on something.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever is going first, I'll just cast it on like one of the gear that's kind of like stationary on them.
Okay.
Like if they have a
And-
weapon holstered.
Like a beacon from above, it lights this cavern up, probably with the first light that has ever been seen down here. It blazes. And it allows you to clearly see the corridor as you swim down and through it.
Yay.
It turns out that it's not super long. It's only about
Oh, good.
10 feet or so until you emerge into another pond pool, cavern pool on the other side, where you find another hand.
And more green energy.
Well, that's been everywhere.
Yeah.
But you do see that there is a ledge you can crawl up to on the south side of the cavern.
Oh. Let's go.
Who the hell makes their fucking lair like this? Does he have to swim through there every time?
Well, he didn't make this place.
Probably just like another entrance.
I'm sure, like, after a point, he pretty much said he wasn't coming back, so he probably swam through one last time and hasn't left.
Or it's just flooded over time.
That too.
Asinine, honestly. Freaking, I need to have words with this whiz nerd.
Is that a gate?
So yeah, you turn the corner and there is a large stone door. There is no apparent handle or lock.
Is there any writing?
No.
Any faces carved like the other door?
Yes. It looks very similar.
Is there any key? Oh, you said there were no keyholes. So,
Nope.
okay.
Said there were faces on the door?
Yep, just like the other
Yeah,
stone
like
door.
the other door.
Which other door?
Oh, I don't know if
The
you were
door
here
that
for
we
that part.
opened.
Back at that other crystal room that you guys were messing around with for half this session, that was originally covered by a large stone door with many faces carved into it that they unlocked.
Okay. And how did they unlock that one?
With a key.
Mm-hmm.
And
any
we still
faces
have
on
that
this
key.
door?
There's just not any keyhole.
No, that key
Are there any
dissolved with the door.
faces? Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Let's just well, you know, let's get the obvious out of the way first. I'm gonna try to push it open.
Yep. Okay, so Apollo walks up, places two hands on the door and gives it a push, and it begins to push in and slide open. As it does, you hear this howling wind sound, like there's a tornado somewhere beyond this door.
Jeez.
The black wind howls.
I'm not a fan, but this is the only way to go forward.
Working on it.
I have a feeling that this is going to be where the source of we're going to have a lot more crystals here.
So you open this into a somewhat circular room with the largest crystal you've seen yet growing in the center of it. And as soon as this door cracks open, a almost physical wave of the energy spills out and fills the corridor. Everybody make wisdom saves.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
I am not a fan of this.
That's an 18.
Okay, Apollo and Hale are fine.
I still did the thing.
That's a 20. Oh, thank
Hale is
God.
fine.
A second. That was one roll. 2 rolls. Nope. I got a 10.
Allium needs to roll 100.
Yeah.
And Jahan needs to roll 1.
27.
27.
Well, at least our rogue doesn't want to kill us.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
$74.
I don't like that it's taking him so long to read
I gotta
27.
find the numbers. Give me a minute.
You're
Alright,
good.
Allium,
Yes.
you are compelled to spout nonsense in the middle of your sentences.
Interesting. That'll be fun. Okay.
It's 74. So, okay. Sorry, there it is. Jahan, this is a weird list. I'm not using like a standardized list. Jahan, you believe wholeheartedly that you have extra appendages, arms or legs, and you are going to try and use them at every opportunity, which obviously will never work.
Oh god.
So, Jahan, keep this in mind. This also goes for your spell casting. You may try to cast spells with your false arms.
Oh no.
Well, how does he find out if he uses his real arm or his fake arm?
He doesn't.
I was gonna say, do I like just roll to see if I try it or not, or?
Yeah, we could do something like that. Let's say you think you have 4 arms, so you'll roll a d4 every time you want to cast a spell, and we'll say 1 and 2 are your real arms, 3 and 4 are your false arms.
All right, that works.
Oh boy.
I
These
think I
are
see
fun.
an opening.
These
on
are
the other
fun.
side
They
of
are
the
also
room.
terrifying to think about.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. So, in addition to the enormous mad crystal in the middle of this room, you can see that at the back wall there used to be another stone door that looks like it has been torn away, leaving a ragged hole in the wall that leads to another short corridor, which I actually can also reveal part of because you see it's there.
Well, I guess that's where
And
we
it is
gotta
from that
go.
direction that you hear the howling winds, and you hear this howling wind, and you also hear like a distanty, like thundery sound. And at this
All right.
point, given what time it is, we're gonna have to stop.
Oh,